Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, leadership coach, author and founder of The Human Enterprise. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mentoring with Mitch, where we answer your questions about leadership in all aspects of your life. Leading at home, leading in your organisation and leading in your community. And we'd love you to share this material with other leaders. If you know other leaders that are as passionate as we are and hopefully as passionate as you are about creating truly human enterprises, of putting more soul back into organisations, please share this material. So today's question comes from a people and culture director at a professional services firm. And it's a fairly sensitive one, this one, with a lot of the legislation that's now around. There is so much written on psychological safety lately. Indeed there is. What have you found that works? I even had a partner say the other day to me, he'd love to give someone some harsh, in inverted commas, their inverted commas, feedback, and it says in brackets, his words, not mine, to one of his associate directors, but probably won't because he'd probably be accused of bullying. Obviously tongue in cheek here. Now that really worried me. What should I tell him? Oh boy, this really is a sensitive one. Absolutely, does bullying exist? You bet it does. Should we stamp it out? You bet. But it doesn't mean we don't give people feedback. So that's what I want to talk about. And because what can happen is that we can avoid giving feedback altogether because we don't want to be seen as bullying. Recently, I've been doing keynotes with three themes throughout. And they are be kind, be real, and be useful. Be kind, be real, and be useful. I think that's the essence of giving great feedback. So first of all, let's have a look at be kind. If you're not kind by not giving people feedback, because if there's no clarity, they don't know what to do. If you leave them uncertain, if you don't give them feedback, they don't grow. But be really careful where the feedback's coming from. Your job is to help people shine. We have a particular technique we use for performance gaps, which is about how do people really shine. But if you're coming from, I'm going to get them, they shouldn't be doing this, they will hear that, they'll hear that should, they'll hear that judgment. So the first thing is be kind. It costs you nothing to be kind. I've known people, managers who have had to let people go because of sometimes external circumstances, but you can still do that in a kind way. The second thing is be real. Give them real feedback. Don't sugarcoat it. We often talk about people being too nice, and in my book, a blatant plug for my book, Your Leadership Diamond, my first book, Your Leadership Diamond, we talk about going from nice to real, and nice standing for nothing inside cares enough. If you're not giving people useful, real feedback, I would suggest it's about you wanting to be loved, wanting to be liked, rather than wanting to be respected and helping that person grow. So you've got to go from nice, nothing inside cares enough, to a mindset of being real. And what does real stand for? Recognise everyone's ability to learn. So therefore, be kind. Be very, very clear where your feedback's coming from. Two, be real, be realistic, give them the feedback. And the third one, and in fact, the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger's even written a book, and I forget the whole title, but it's called Be Useful. And the third one is be useful. Make sure your feedback is something they can do something with, not like, oh, you lack initiative or you're not a great team player. Give them specifics. Let them know specifically where their performance might be lacking, and specifically give them what we call some feed forward, some ideas on how to improve that rather than feedback. So you want to help people grow, you want to give great feedback, you want to make sure you're not seen as a bully or being a bully. Just remember those three key principles. Be kind. Where is your feedback coming from? Be real, give them real specific feedback, and be useful, make sure they can do something with it. Remember, feedback really is the breakfast of champion, and also remember, recognise everyone's ability to learn. Keep that in mind, and you and your other professional managers will do a brilliant job in growing your partnership.